Hanumankind, Bridging Hip-Hop and Indian History for the World. Introduction. Narrator. Hip-hop, at its core, has always been a voice for the unheard. It's a movement that transcends borders, cultures, and languages. And in India, a country steeped in ancient traditions yet moving rapidly into the digital age, hip-hop has found a new champion: Hanumankind. A rapper whose very name evokes powerful imagery, Hanumankind isn't just about beats and bars. He is a storyteller, a historian, and a cultural bridge between India's rich past and the global rap community. But what makes him stand out? What is it about his music that resonates so deeply with foreigners seeking to understand India beyond stereotypes? In this audiobook, we dive deep into the journey of Hanumankind, his origins, his style, his lyrical content, and most importantly, his impact on how foreigners perceive Indian history and culture. So buckle up. This is more than just a story about rap. This is a story about identity, revolution, and the power of music to educate the world. Chapter 1: The Making of Hanumankind. Narrator. Before we get into the cultural impact, let's take a step back and understand the artist himself. Who is Hanumankind? Born in India but heavily influenced by global hip-hop culture, Hanumankind embodies the duality of tradition and modernity. His name, a play on the Hindu deity Hanuman and the concept of humankind, reflects both strength and universality. Hanuman, the mighty monkey god from the Ramayana, is a symbol of devotion, power, and unwavering determination. By adopting this name, Hanumankind sends a clear message: his art is not just personal, but spiritual, historical, and deeply connected to the roots of Indian culture. Growing up, he was drawn to the beats and rhymes of hip-hop legends Nas, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. But instead of just mimicking their styles, he infused his own cultural experiences into the music, making it uniquely Indian yet universally relatable. Chapter 2: The Style, a fusion of the ancient and the contemporary. Narrator. Hanumankind's style is an eclectic mix of raw, high-energy rap and thought-provoking lyricism. He doesn't just spit bars, he educates. Linguistically, his delivery is sharp and precise. He blends English with Indian cultural references, ensuring that his message reaches both local and global audiences. His flow is intense, sometimes aggressive, yet poetic in its construction. The beats he raps over often incorporate traditional Indian instruments: tabla, sitar, veena layered over modern trap or boom-bap production. This fusion creates a soundscape that immediately stands out to international listeners. For foreigners unfamiliar with India's musical heritage, Hanumankind provides an entry point. His music is like a coded message that invites listeners to dig deeper into Indian history, mythology, and philosophy. Chapter 3: The Content, Educating Through Rap. Narrator. Now, let's talk about what truly sets Hanumankind apart: his content. Many rappers speak about wealth, fame, or struggle. Hanumankind, however, uses his platform to reintroduce India's forgotten histories to the world. He references ancient scriptures, mythological epics, and historical warriors, weaving them into his lyrics seamlessly. He speaks about colonization, the impact of British rule, and how India's past influences its present. Take one of his tracks, where he drops bars about the Battle of Plassey, the independence movement, or even the cultural erasure of indigenous traditions. For an outsider, these references might be unfamiliar, but they spark curiosity. They prompt listeners to research, to ask questions, to learn. This is where Hanumankind becomes more than just a rapper, he becomes a cultural ambassador. Chapter 4: The Impact on Foreigners, Rewriting India's Narrative. Narrator. For years, India has been perceived through a Western lens, either as the land of spirituality and yoga or as a developing nation struggling with modernization. Hanumankind challenges this one-dimensional narrative. His music forces foreigners to confront a different India, one of warriors, revolutionaries, poets, and thinkers. Through his lyrics, he introduces global audiences to unsung heroes of Indian history. Figures like Subhash Chandra Bose, Bhagat Singh, or the Maratha warriors, names that don't often make it into mainstream Western history books. Foreign listeners, intrigued by these references, start looking deeper into India's past. They begin to understand that India is not just a place of meditation retreats but a land of resilience, intellect, and defiance. Online, you'll find forums where international fans discuss his lyrics, dissect his historical references, and share their newfound knowledge of India's heritage. In a way, Hanumankind is modernizing Indian history, delivering it in a format that the world understands: hip-hop. Chapter 5: A Cultural Revolution in the Making. Background: an uplifting orchestral piece with rap elements. Narrator: Hanumankind's impact isn't just about history, it's about identity. For the Indian diaspora, his music serves as a reminder of their roots. For foreigners, it's an open door into a culture they might not have explored otherwise. And for India itself, it's a wake-up call, a realization that hip-hop can be a powerful tool for reclaiming narratives. As India's hip-hop scene continues to grow, Hanumankind stands as one of its most important figures. He's not just making music. He's making history accessible, making culture cool, and making sure that India's story is told by those who know it best, its own people. And that, perhaps, is his greatest achievement. Conclusion. Narrator: hip-hop has always been a voice for the marginalized. Hanumankind has taken that voice and amplified India's forgotten stories to the world. His music is more than entertainment, it's education, empowerment, and a revolution in the making. And as his influence continues to grow, one thing is clear: Hanumankind isn't just rapping about history. He's making it,